After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Miami Dolphins and the champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, Richardson. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run. He understood his leverage. And
he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go. They'll run. It's Ingram. Up the sideline. Past the 30. Down the sideline. Past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! Cowboy 80. Panther 60.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and...
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is brought in. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Ingram. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. Into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here is Rourke. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Red, 18, Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Miami.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Crack all 80.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That one out wide to Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's a give to Achane. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Deputy Lions. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Richardson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. A try here for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Dolphins extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
49ers 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And it is a heck of a return. They'll be set up well when the second quarter begins. We are done with the first. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Rourke. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On the ground, it's Ingram. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. They'll go with him again. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Niners will cut into that lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Get it.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Got a man left side, it's caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. It's Richardson on the move. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a third down and 4.
18 Rattlers. Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Here's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's a run with Ingram. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Take off.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Down at the 26. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Come on. Cougar 19.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go, sack, Riggs, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 2 scores. Now it is first and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, break. 7 Pirates. 18, 5 in. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's taken in by Achane. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Throw on the run is complete, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
The man in motion is Watson.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 19 tight. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Check go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
On the jump.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Look at 19. Dragon 60. Go.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This from 45 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Third quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
22-yard line.
So, from the 22, here's second and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Throwing on second down, Rourke. Catch made right side, it's Johnson. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal coming up, tackle made at the 3-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot. and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, set.
They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of 20.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Steady.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
That is fielded at the 13. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Ingram. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Ingram. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and a yard.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Now Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Off the play fake, it is Rourke. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Richardson moving outside the pocket. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. On play action, Richardson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson, little to throw. Escaping to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. First and 10.
Ready?
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here is first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
19, cut 19, cut 19.
To the air now, second down, and here is Rourke. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In the air on third down, here's Rourke. The man, that is Jordan Washington. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
Play action. It is Rourke. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Rourke will throw on 2nd down. He's going to try it here again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 79 Bronco. 70 ring. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here is Rourke. He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
To throw it once more, here is Rourke. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the Dolphins have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Commissioner Goodell atop the podium, set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Miami Dolphins. They are the champions of Super Bowl 63. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.